I am going to go ahead and get started with this topic. Thanks for all you guys been here, 13, 14 of you guys in here. I appreciate it. You could be any place in the world right now, but you're here with me, and I appreciate it. Thank you. We are going to talk about some gifts, and people, you don't understand some of the things that I was telling you about yesterday about the luggage. One of the best things I ever bought for myself. So good luggage. I'm not going to dwell on it. Unlike Scott, Scott is always prepared and has the little Amazon ads and all that other stuff. Whoa, Josh, I love you, Josh. Go Pack Go. Tell me you're playing fantasy football or something, and you need somebody on the Packers. Welcome in, Josh. I appreciate you being in here. Hope all is well with you and the family. Marjorie says it is getting cheaper for me to go solo than a group cruising. Yes, Marjorie, it is. You have to be selective with the cruises. When you start going on with group cruises, a lot of times you don't get the best. I don't want to say you don't get the best price, but a lot of times you're not getting the best price. So, I mean, that's just the way that it is sometimes. Hey, Rob, welcome in. Cruising on the high seas and travel. Welcome in. Appreciate you being in here, Rob. Sometimes you don't get the best price. And that's like me. I may book a lot of cruises, but I book them around my casino deals. I book them around, specials that the, cruise lines are having and things like that. And that's how I pick my cruises. So that's why I may not wind up on everybody's cruise, but that's how I'm able to cruise as much as I do. But yeah, we're going to go back to the gifts. Luggage. Number one, get good luggage. Now, with that being said, I'm going to jump around a little bit, and I'm not going by price wise, and I'm not going to give you. Hey, Ron, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Ron says I was loyal to Royal, but the prices have gotten ridiculous, even for the short weekend cruises on their older ships. Let me highlight this one. Whenever, like on Instagram or on Facebook, if I don't highlight it, nobody can see it. So that's how to make sure when I'm talking about it, I got to make sure I get in the habit of highlighting it. On their older ships. That's why I tried MSC, and I actually was surprised on Meraviglia, Utopia Icon. Big money. Yeah, it is, and that's kind of where I'm at now, Ron. I'm looking at a few, MSC cruises. Actually, I'm trying to get on World America, and they actually didn't have a bad price. I mean, March 10th, it had like $1,100 for a solo cabin. Cruise Zero, welcome in. Appreciate you coming in, my friend, on the Instagram side. Liliana, welcome in. So yeah, I'm trying to, as far as I would love getting on Royal. Utopia was my favorite ship. I just can't afford, $3,000 for a 3-day cruise. It's just not practical. $2,500 for a 3-day cruise. So I'm working on it. Oh, anyway, let me get back to the luggage. I just got off of the Seascape not too long ago, and when I walked by down there, like where we came in at, I made a turn. They had this room full of luggage with no tags, and I'm like, are these bags that the tags got lost? And they said, yeah, these are the bags. So, it's like if your luggage didn't make it to your room, come down there and look for it because it didn't have a tag. With that being said, one of my gifts, one of the things that I don't cruise without now, and it's been like this for a while, but that's the reason why, is one of these where you have like the metal cable with the metal clamp on it. Whoops. I don't put my luggage up there without this being on there. It's waterproof. It would take a lot to rip it off. I mean, they would literally have to rip off the handle of the luggage. So I don't leave without that. And getting the luggage with the 360 wheels and this, I feel like I'll never lose my luggage. They may lose it. And I believe somebody in here was saying that one of the cruise lines damaged their luggage, or somebody. I heard it somewhere. Ron says, I got a 4-wheel rolling bag for the first time this year and never going back. Yes, I did that my daughter, I did that a few years ago, never going back. That old beat up luggage I had before. It's the game changer for travelers, and I plan to get some for the whole family. Especially, I don't know, probably a lot of you might not have traveled over to Europe or any place. A lot of those places, you walk a lot of places. You walk to the tram station. You walk, everywhere you go. And that's even when you're going to, you don't have to, you can probably catch an Uber or Lyft, but everybody, they hop on these subways and the rail system more than they probably do here. So walking with this luggage, it's ideal. It's ideal. And you hop on the tram or the rail, and easy peasy. And yeah, everybody else has luggage on there too. So good luggage. It makes your life so much easier. Law Jones, welcome in. If I didn't say hello, Will G, welcome in. So that was one of the things that I found, or two of the things that kind of go together. And if you want to make your life easier, we talked about the passports yesterday. Another simple thing that I enjoy, and I'm trying to come up with gifts that aren't that expensive. And one of the things I have, let me see, right here. Whoops. A scratch off map of where you've been. And this one is hard to see. I'm going to do a closer up view of it one of these days. But for me, something like this it's just nice to look at, to see, oh, I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. I don't know if I would do this again, or do a pin map. A pin map, you can be a little more precise. These are more like countries that you've been to, and you can scratch it off, but you scratch off the entire country. So I think next time I'm going to try to go maybe like a pin map. Kim, welcome in. Kimberly Lovell, welcome in. Also at 8:15 tonight p.m. the Detroit Lions. Go Lions! Forward down the field, a charging team that will not yield. I'm ready. It's a big game. We're hurt. I'm hoping. I'm hoping we win. Forget about what Josh said earlier. Don't listen to Josh. Go Pack, go. Why? Josh, I have to talk to you. When I get off here, I got to talk to you. I got to find out why you're rooting for the Packers of all teams. Big game tonight. It should be a good one. But we have so many injuries on defense. I'm hoping we don't get blown out. Dan Campbell is good, but he's not a miracle worker. Or is he? He got the Lions, into the championship game last year. He might be a miracle worker. Denise, our two big suitcases got busted on our last cruise. Denise, I think you said that yesterday. One was only used on 2 cruises. We replaced them with the carry-on and that unzip to become garment bags. I've seen those. I haven't tried those yet. Maybe that might be something I could try, especially for shorter cruises. Scott Smith, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Mike from Mike and Rihanna, welcome in. Oops, hold on. Rob, you did ask me a question and I skipped right over it. Bill, you need to try and get on the Booze Cruise 3.0 out of Tampa in 2025. Rob, I think I am booked on a Booze Cruise. I think don't quote me on it because I don't know, and I don't think I put it in my book yet. But I think I booked on the Elation. I really have to look at my schedule. I think I booked on the Elation Booze. It's a Booze Cruise. I think Bruce and See Me Traveling are going to be on it. It's not a group cruise, but I had a good deal on that price, so I went ahead and booked it. TJ's Destination, welcome in. TJ, are you still cruising? Robert or Rob, should I say, is Go Bills Go. I wouldn't mind seeing the Bills in the Super Bowl. I wouldn't mind being a Lions Bills Super Bowl. Scrolls Nest, welcome in. I was just watching Scrolls Nest just did a video with it was doing a tour of the casino, I think on the Carnival Legend, I believe. But he just put one out today. Go check that out. Destination Fun, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. I don't know if TJ is still on his cruise. Oh, C Day today. Okay. Ensenada tomorrow. Go Lions for the Go Lions. I will be getting off here early today. I got to make sure I go find me some little snacks or whatever for the game tonight. And I got to get all set up. Cruising Koozies, welcome in. Cruising Koozies, they have a video coming out. I just cruise through it. I don't know if it's out or it's a premiere coming up, but Cruising Koozies has something coming out too. Anytime, Scrolls Nest. It's two important things. And I know everybody is not a content creator. I happen to be one. And one of the things I like to do is, because I don't like staying in my room, people know me. I usually have like an interior room and I like to people watch. So I want to get out on the deck someplace and have my laptop and able to plug it in. But if you ever look for like a US plug, American plug, they're tough to find on cruise ships. Tough to find. But the European plugs, they have them there. Don't ask me why. I don't know. But for that, another gift that you can get is, let's see, which I carry with me, is this right here, which is all it is an adapter that goes with different countries that you're in. So right here is if I in the US, like say I go to Australia, or I'm in the US, I can plug it in right here and switch it over to the different countries, or different plugs, should I say. Let's see. And this is the one that you see a lot on the ship where you just plug that in. And that gives you another plug. And that allows me to go downstairs in the atrium or somewhere like that and still use my computer. And not have to worry about the battery going dead. To me, I don't have the best battery life. I like my brightness turned up so I can see it. So it just doesn't last long enough. It lasts long enough for me to do a live, but I like to do like editing and things like that. So and sometimes I'm just on the computer for just a long period of time and it's going dead. Also, let me catch up on the chat real quick. Cruising Koozies. So it's Saturday night. Okay. Robert says, yeah, and share your cabin number and have visitors. No, you taught me a lesson, Rob. Never share your cabin number on live because people will come down and visit you. No, Rob, you can come down anytime. Anytime, Rob. They are forcing us into the casino. Yes, they are. But how long are they going to give casino deals? I think the casino deals are getting worse. And I mean, this is really off the subject, but just, I mean, it kind of is, but it's not, because I brought it up in the poll. If you haven't answered the poll question, make sure you go answer the poll question, whether or not you think cruising is getting more expensive. But I do believe the casino deals are getting worse. I don't see the onboard credits as much. And another one, I'm starting to see where they're taking away like drinks for you and a companion in the casino. Now it's like just you. And they're nickel and diming everybody on these cruises now. With the restaurants going up in price, the internet going up in price. I mean, everything is going up. Ships are not often built on this side of the globe. Yes, you know what, Law, I understand that, but you would think, the company knows, hey, we're going to be basing the ship out of the U.S. mostly. So let's put on the 110 plugs in, but it all works. And the newer ships are having more and more plugs in the room because this was also like in your room, use this and give an extra plug. But now they're coming up with USB ports and things like that. So and that's really kind of all you need, except for your laptop. Agree. We got a great deals after this last cruise, but they are transatlantic. I've seen some of my better deals have been transatlantic or Pacific. The casino so far has been tight. Not that many hand pays so far. I I play slot machines, but I really don't pay attention to them too much. But I will tell you one thing: if you play blackjack, go do MSC. And again, it's going to seem like I'm pushing MSC, but MSC has the best rules that I've seen in a casino since maybe it might be better than downtown Vegas. They pay 3-2 blackjack, $10 tables. They hit soft 17s. They offer surrender. Surrender is when you give up your bet. If you play blackjack, you know what it is. But they have the best rules, and that's for a $10 table. So yeah, if I'm playing blackjack, MSC is a ship that I'm going on. They have all the side bets and things like that, pairs and stuff like that. I don't play side bets, but no, I definitely love the rules of MSC Casino for blackjack. They're better than the land-based casinos for under $25 a hand. If you on Carnival, I believe if you bet $25 a hand, they give you the better rules except for surrender. Don't forget, Scott, I didn't put it in here, but if you drop your link to Thursday tonight, I will gladly pin it to the top so people know where to go. I didn't redirect. I forgot. Actually, I forgot about it. I was down here rushing, trying to get ready for this and thinking about football. So if you drop your link, I'll pin it to the top. Robert says, I'm getting great deals with air. I started at $8.11 for two people. Now I'm at $5.25 for two people. To where? Down in Florida, Rob? Rob is in Canada, the northeastern part of Canada, I believe. But that sounds like the $5.25 for two sounds like a pretty good deal if it's round trip. There we go, Scott. Thank you. Let me find it over here. Let me post this real quick. I just want to pin it. Pin message. Boom. Okay. Pin to the top. That is the link for Controversial Cruising Thursday. Another thing to have on a trip is a power pack. It's a power bank where you charge it up, and the bigger the better, because with the lack of power or the outlets, now you can charge your phone whether you're maybe you might be at dinner or you might be at a show or something. Charge your phone while you're with that. Some of these older ships, there's only one plug in your bedroom, and now they're outlawing the power strips. I would go. I haven't gotten it yet, but I'm going to get a power strip, but just a USB one, and that way I can still charge, because most things charge with USB. Actually, the newer laptops, they charge with USB-C. Some of them charge with USB-C. I don't have that. My laptop doesn't do that. So that's when I forgot my my cord for my laptop, I had to go find another power cord for my laptop because I didn't have a charging USB-C. Next time I get a laptop, I will have charging with USB-C. I'm sure you pay extra. Let me see. I just missed something. Kim. Hello, controversial cruising. See you tonight with the Lions game going on in the background. Whoa. Okay, Kim, I'll let you get away with that because it's Scott. Because I normally would say Lions first. But Scott, I will give you that. Scott, I'm not going to lie. You'll be playing in the background. I won't be watching. I'll be watching the Lions. Nothing personal. I like the look of those credit card size power packs. Has anyone tried one? I haven't. I've tried different ones. Uh, I've had one like this size right here. Law. It just doesn't last a long time. In case of emergency, which is why I have this one. It's more like power went out for a little bit. I would use this. Uh, but I mean, nowadays, I mean, they're getting. I mean, you're getting a lot of power in a small unit, and if with the electronics, because I have 12 different things I got to plug in or charge at one time or another. And sometimes if I'm out, because once I leave my cabin, a lot of times I don't go back to the cabin till that night. So if I leave the cabin at 10 o'clock in the morning, I may not come back till 6 or 7 o'clock at night to get ready for dinner, go to dinner, and come back at 12 or midnight or something like that. So I'm gone a long time. If I'm taking a lot of video, I want to charge my camera. I want to charge my phone. I want to charge. I don't want to have to go back to the room to charge something. Uh, it just slows the flow of the cruise down. It's a cruise life. Welcome in. Appreciate you guys being in here. I don't nap. Destination fun. I would nap. Don't get me wrong. Naps are life. But once I leave the cabin, I don't come back. But I'll sleep from whenever I get into, whenever I get in 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning till, especially if it's a sea day, 10 or 11 o'clock, I'll stay in the cabin. I don't get up, but once I leave, I'm pretty much gone the whole day, unless I have to go pick up something or change for dinner. Sherry, you probably take more naps than I do. Uh, Scott was, oh, Scott, you were talking about your mics yesterday. Look what I got today. Look what I got. I'm so happy. This is my little kit for my mics, my external mics. This is the mic, it's like Scott's. Has a little magnet on here that I can clip to the shirt, or it has a clip right here that you can clip onto the shirt. The sound is supposed to be great. The distance, they say the distance is 400 meters. That would have to be some perfect conditions probably, but these are what I want, and I wanted to get two because, as I told you, I think yesterday, my son and I were talking, and I not realizing I gave him the microphone, so I'm talking to him. You can barely hear me, and he's talking, and it's like, man, I wish I had two mics. You have the transmitter right here, and the adapter is right here. I don't have the lightning link, lightning whatever. I don't have Apple products, so I don't need that one. So no, this is, I got to try it out. That's it. I'm going on a cruise. Matter of fact, I'm going on a cruise that TJ's on right now. He's on the Firenze, Carnival Firenze, and I'll be on there about 12 days from now. Let's see. Bill just drinks and gives the advice to always stay away from Mexican candy. Yes, I do, Rob. I got to watch out for you. Hey, Tripping with Dre and Michelle, welcome in. I haven't gone outside. I'm assuming this is Dre. I'm in the house. I'm just sitting here. I'm not going outside. It's about 25 degrees and windy. A little snow showers, not too bad. It's not really sticking much. And I know I'm a little all over the place here with this. Tripping with Dre Michelle. Where did I? TJ's destination. Tripping with Dre Michelle made him a nice little poster for his door, his cruise door. I want them to make one for me. Dre, I'm going to reach out to you. And I don't know how long, what the turnaround time is, but I'm going to reach out to you because I wanted to make a like a image of myself, like in cartoon form. I believe that's what the term. I don't know what it is, but just kind of like you did for TJ. But I'm not very creative, so I'm going to need your guidance. And we'll talk price, when we get off the air. But if you need something like that done, I believe he also makes songs, and he's a very creative guy. He's opened up his own business out in it's not Grand Rapids. Is it Battle Creek, Dre? Anyway, in Michigan, going closer to Chicago. So make sure if you have anything like that, you want songs, you want artwork done, new designs for your logo or anything like that, Dre is your guy. Let's see. So the power bank, I got that. Okay. The one thing I always worry about whenever I'm cruising, which is why I always carry a backpack. Make sure you get a good backpack. We talked about yesterday, a good backpack, because I keep everything of importance in my backpack. The paperwork, my laptop, the camera equipment, medication. I keep that all with me on my backpack because I don't trust airlines and I don't trust cruise lines with my luggage. With that being said, Benton Harbor, I knew it was Benton Harbor because Bobo Brazil. Okay, I'm dating myself. Bobo Brazil was a wrestler back in the day, and he was from Benton Harbor. And I should have remembered that. Benton Harbor, Michigan. Anywho, one of those AirPod tags, or whatever it's called. I mean, they have them all different types. Samsung has them. That way, you can track your luggage and you know where it's at. It made the flight. It made it to the port. They put it on the ship. I mean, and that's such a peace of mind. Even if it doesn't make it, only one time in my career of cruising have I ever had my luggage lost. And it was weird because nobody knew where it was at. It was a long story. My flight I had to change flights at the last minute. They were having weather down in like Orlando. And they changed my flight from Orlando to Tampa, or vice versa, one way or another. And my luggage, they didn't know where it was at. So I had to rent a car, drive to whichever port I was going to. Halfway there, they said, "Hey, we found your luggage. You want to come back and get it, or we can ship it to you?" And long story short, they never did. They wound up catching my luggage, to me down in the Bahamas someplace. So always, no, my luggage didn't make the ship. I'm on the ship and they're asking me for directions to the ship. I don't know. It's the port, whatever, port Tampa. What's the address? I don't know. It's the one with the big ship there. Anyway, it was long story. Long time ago too. Let's see. Have to get the shop ready to close. Good luck tonight. Thank you, Cruising Koozies. Appreciate it. And I believe you're talking about the Lions. Go Lions! Lost on the ship. They do. I told you that MSC Seascape had a room full of luggage with no name tag on it, no luggage tag, and it's just they had like about 20 or 30 bags just lined up in this room. Looking at it, I could see how they could do it because they try to staple the luggage tags on it and stuff like that. I can see how it can happen. That's why I suggested don't just use the staples. Use this right here. Law Jones, once you're on the ship, do you still carry your backpack with you? I normally, and we're going to go with Carnival. MSC allows you to go to your room just to drop off your bag too. I go to a room and drop everything off in my room. I still keep the backpack with me. It might be like a tripod or something like that. because I don't know when the rooms are going to be ready. The one thing with MSC was the rooms weren't ready till about 3 o'clock. Carnival, it was, around 1:30. They're usually ready. But usually my cords, um, my gimbal, my phone gimbal, and things like that, I drop all that off, so it takes all the weight of the backpack off of me. And then I just carry like my camera equipment with me wherever I'm going on the ship. Law Jones, you remember Bobo Brazil? Used to do the headbutt. I don't know. Just look for a very big ship. Well, that's kind of what I told him, Rob. I'm gonna look for the Carnival ship. It's a big ship. You can't miss it. So, another gift. I'm not gonna say it's important, but Law Jones says yes. He remembers Bobo Brazil, the Sheik. I mean, back Tex McKenzie. Anywho, a waterproof phone case or camera case, but everybody has a phone and everybody likes taking pictures. Get a waterproof case, one that floats, so that if you're out in the water and you drop it, it doesn't go down to the bottom of the Gulf of Mexico. Get one of those so you can take pictures. We all want to take pictures. Even people that aren't content creators want to take pictures. And one of the things that I have, and it's not for everybody, but I have like the DJI Pocket 3, and I love this. Ooh. Anyway, I love this little camera. Not very durable. Not very durable at all. So I don't like to get it wet. I don't like to get too much. Like as far as the old one, I had a DJI Pocket 2. I did go on the ATVs in Ensenada and had a mount for it, which the video came out pretty good. I mean, I enjoyed it, but I was always worried about the dust getting in the mechanism of the gimbal. So with that being said, I don't take this like in the water. I used to like walk in the water. Now I'm afraid I might fall, and if this got wet, that would be the end of it. So I take my phone out there, and hopefully I don't drop it. But if I do, with the pack on it, I don't worry about it. I just don't. Okay, Rob says I'm out of here now. Got to go get ready for my live stream tonight at 8 p.m. Rob, you have a live stream too. Okay, Scott and Rob have live streams at the same time. Thanks for stopping in here, Rob. Sabrina, welcome in. Do you think it would be better to drop off your own luggage at the cabin door, although your cabin isn't ready when your luggage tag connected? I don't want to carry my luggage. I mean, that's just a lot of walking around with the luggage. So I cross my fingers. I trust the people on the cruise ship to get my luggage to me. I've never had them lose it. I had the airline lose it, but I've never had them lose it. So I prefer to just pay the porter to do that. But a lot of people have had their luggage lost, and that's when you see people walking around with their luggage. Generally, that's what it is. People had their luggage lost before by the cruise line, and they don't want it to happen again. So yes, if I were to bring my own luggage on, I would definitely take it to the room, drop it off. Even if they took, I shouldn't say this. Even if they told me I couldn't do it, I probably would still do it. What are they going to do? Throw it down the hallway? So I would do it. I'm not going to stick around. I'm going to drop it off in the room because the key's on the door. Or if the key's not on the door, I probably would just leave it in the hallway. But I would want my luggage tag to be on it to make sure that they knew where it belonged. Will G, have a great evening. Go Packers. See, you're not a Packers fan. It's Go Pack Go. Go Packers. You're just pulling my leg there with that one, Will. But have a good night, Will. I appreciate you stopping by. So yeah, so I don't do that, but I know people that do it because they've the cruise lines have lost their luggage. The reason I asked is because that was the first cruise I ever been on when our family went, and my luggage was lost for a while. It was way on. See, it was way on the other side of the ship. See, and so you may never. Right, right. So you may never trust them again because you've had your luggage lost. I haven't had that problem. I've heard of it before, but I would, if I were you and you were worried about it, and didn't mind like drag, because it's just, especially the older I get, the less I want to drag a lot of things around. So dragging that luggage around onto the ship is just a pain for me. But I've never had my luggage lost like that before. So I could see how people would do it. And if you don't mind doing that, yes, I would definitely try to take it to the room. Or find a booth if you're up there getting something to eat, or you're gonna sit on the Lido deck someplace, find a table, put your luggage there, and just hold the table till the rooms are open. Usually, I said on Carnival and Royal, probably about 1:30, the rooms are opened up. So if you stay out there, have a drink, and I think that. I think it would be fine. I don't. Yeah, as long as you don't mind carrying around, and because I always wondered that, and I asked somebody. I think Destination Fun. I think they might have been who's in here. I think they were a couple that lost their luggage. Celebrity lets you drop your luggage off inside room before rooms are ready. And I would assume most of them would do that. I don't think they would have anything. Carnival, you're supposed to be diamond or platinum. How would they know? I just wouldn't stick around long in the room. Drop it off. Don't try to unpack. Don't just drop it off and keep going. And MSC is like that. Drop the stuff off and just leave the room. Let them finish cleaning. Life with Marlene. Welcome in. I keep my carry-on with me. Yeah, I don't keep my carry-on bag, and that's a good idea. If you had to carry a small piece of luggage, keep that with you maybe. But I keep my backpack with me. Anything that I might need. The only thing that if my bags didn't come, I'm wearing the same clothes until the stores open or anything like that. Your favorite couple, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Embarkation Nation, welcome in. See, Destination Fun had the luggage lost twice now, so we use Apple tags. Yes, and that's where the Apple tags or whatever kind of tags you have would come in handy. Just to keep a peace of mind. Hey, it's on the ship. Not that if it's off the ship, you're still upset. However, at least back when they lost my luggage, I had no idea where it was at. It didn't come to the room, and it's like, is it on the ship? Is it not on the ship? And look at Embarkation Nation, been a member for 15 months. Oh, you guys are the greatest. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Will, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here, my friend. At least it's like, hey, it's not now. Let me make plans. Hey, Carnival, you left my luggage on the dock. What can we do about it? What can I get some shorts or shirts that I can put on or something? I'm sure they would try to work with you some kind of way. Let's see. A lot of people swear by packing cubes. I've never been a big packing cube type person. I've tried them. I didn't see where it made my life any easier. I didn't see that. Has anybody else in here had any experience with packing cubes where you were able to pack more, or did it stop your clothes from getting wrinkled? I've never had that luck, but I never had any luck with packing cubes. Hey, famous rooted in essential oils, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. I've never had any luck with those as far as like having more or being able to pack more items. I pack mine or roll mine, and I've never had any problem with that. Look at your favorite couple, been members for 6 months. Thank you guys. I appreciate you guys. Yeah, I never had. I just don't see. I don't see the use of them. But people swear by them, and it's like, Bill, make sure you talk about packing cubes, because people, they want to know about the packing cubes, and I'm bringing it up, but I don't. And I have a couple. I wasn't able to get more in it. Bill, I used to think that until I used them this last time. I was using them wrong before. Apparently, love them now. We got to talk about that. I need to. Let me know. Let me know how that worked. Hey, VentureCast, welcome in on the Instagram side. Mike, I appreciate you being in here. Hope you had some good holidays, Mike. Well, holiday, Thanksgiving, Christmas is coming up. But appreciate you being in here, Mike. Oops, scrolls nice. Love the packing cubes. Keeps your clothes organized. See, I don't organize. When you say organize, I don't know what you mean by organized. Because when I pack my stuff up, I usually pack them up. Here's the t-shirts, here's the underwear, here's the pants, here's the outfits. I mean, here's the shorts. I usually pack them like in order, like in my suitcase. And if I do unpack on board, I put them in that order. Rudy says, I love packing cubes. I find them useful because you can pull them out and put them in the drawers. I just put my clothes in the drawers like that. Scott loves. I might take another look at them. I might, because I see everybody here is doing it, so it could be just me. Sabrina, I use packing cubes and it helped me to keep organized. Ronald says, the way I packing cubes take up more space. See, Ronald, me and Ronald are here. We see MSC the same way, and these packing cubes, it's just extra weight. Look at Embarkation Nation. Oh, thank you. Gifted 5 memberships to Warmstrong Adventures. Hold on, let me see if I can find out who got a gift. Let's see. Scrolls Nest, welcome to the Strong Crew. House of X received a gift. A Resilient Dad received a gift. VentureCast received one. Oh, and Keisha receives one. Yay, Keisha! Thank you, guys. To all the new members, welcome to the Strong Crew. I appreciate it. Embarkation, they're the best. So, anywho, those are just some of the things that I thought were important to try and to have. Always have an extra charging cable for your phone, because the cables do go bad, and nothing's worse than being on a cruise ship with no cord. You got to go there and buy an overpriced, expensive cord. Keisha says, "Yay, freezing in the garden." Well, you're not freezing, Keisha. If you came up here, you see what freezing is. It's literally snowing now. Watch the beginning of the Lions game when they start talking about like the Ford Field and all that, and they show the outside shot. 25-mile-an-hour winds, blowing snow. It's real light snow, but blowing snow. Jennifer says, anytime. Love your adventures and your friendship even more. Oh, thank you. Appreciate you coming in, as always, Jen. Another Bill had to find. I really did. That was crazy. I went to Walmart first. Okay, for those that don't know, I took my laptop. Somehow I forgot my power cord for my laptop. No problem. You go to Walmart, or I went to Best Buy. I was in California at the time. Went to Best Buy, get a universal power strip or power cord. It'll work. Nope. They didn't have one to fit my computer. I didn't think it was a what kind of Lenovo laptop. I didn't think it was like a really difficult brand. I thought it was like a kind of a popular brand. Anyway, nope, didn't have a cord. No problem. Sace Face, welcome in on the Instagram side. Appreciate you being in here. So I said, no problem. We go to Cabo. I go to Cabo and go to Walmart, get one. Best Buy, someplace like that. Nope, nobody had it. Nobody had it. Luckily, I had a driver. He knew of some rinky-dink store that I would go down there, and they had one. I was able to buy one, and it allowed me to work on my laptop and not worry about the battery going dead. Long story short. VentureCast says, I'm enjoying the holidays with family before I'm off to Pattaya. I sound like I'm saying that wrong. I know what you're talking about, Mike. For 3 months, starting in January. Mike, I got to go with you one of these days. I know I keep saying that. I got to look at the route that you go to get there. But I do want to go over there one of these days. And it sounds like you'll be able to show me around. Hopefully. You should keep sorted cords, all the cables in the packing cubes. I don't have a pack. That's a good idea, though. I could use a packing cube. I have a little bag that I use. Give me 1 second. I have a little bag that I use. I keep all my cords in and things like that, because you have to have the USB, the USB-C, the old USB. I mean, there's so many different cords that I have that I try to keep track of. And now, because I bought like a random power cord, I take 2 laptop power cords because I had this one bag with all my cords in it. Rudy says, or come to Colorado. No, thank you. We can show you freezing. Mike's VentureCast says, and I can't highlight it, people, but he's on the Instagram side. Sure thing. I'm trying to get my retirement visa over there. I thought about it. Just when I look at the prices, the biggest thing, Mike, that scares me about that is the healthcare. But the cost of living, because over here, I mean, it's like, let me stop at White Castle and get something to eat. That'll be $15 for White Castle. So I mean, well, $15 might be a little stretch, but you guys, you get what I'm talking about. Let's see what else. Some people were saying that they like pillows. Does anybody here bring their own pillows, like on a cruise or even like an airplane? Do you bring your own pillows? I've never done that before, but people say they couldn't cruise without their own pillow. And for me, it's like the pillow's a pillow, but other people, I mean, they just they want the comforts of home. And I'm getting to the point now where I don't even like to cruise. I used to be able to cruise without the internet, but now it's like I want the internet, and I'm not playing anything but Candy Crush or whatever game I'm playing. It's not really Candy Crush; it's Coin Master or something. But I'm getting to the point where I like the internet, and I like to be able to work on YouTube or look at YouTube, and while I'm on this cruise ship. And before, I didn't used to be like that. And I might not even try to make videos. I just want to watch other videos or other things of like what to do in different ports. Like right now, because TJ's destination is in on the cruise that I'm going on, I'm watching his videos and looking at the places that he's going in Cabo, he's going in Ensenada, and getting an idea of where to go. He stopped at some tequila place, and it looked very interesting. So I might stop in there, but I don't know. I like it. T-Mobile, they did me right where T-Mobile in Mexico, 215 different countries. Mexico, it was Costa Rica, Colombia. I was able to cut my phone on and use it like a regular phone. The only thing the only problem was the data was slowed down to like 4G instead of 5G. So it was a lot slower than what we're used to, but it saved me a ton of money. A ton of money. People, make sure you answer the poll question. I'm going to go look at this poll question real quick. Is cruising getting too expensive? Yes or no? It's really simple. Also, one of my last things, which I know a lot of people don't like, excuse me, lanyards. I when I cruise, I normally don't like anything around my neck, but I need a lanyard. They have the thing now where you use like a wristband. If you ever notice me, I don't really wear watches or anything. I don't like anything on my wrist. So I want, me personally, a lanyard, a nice long lanyard, and one that separates where I can take the card off and hand it to somebody and then just snap it back on. Get lanyards. It makes life so easy. And I know some of you work with and you have lanyards at work. And when you get on a cruise ship, that's the last thing you want. To me, it's like a must-have. And every cruise I go on, if you ever watch me, I usually have a lanyard from some channel that I've met or went on their group cruise or things like that. I'm looking at ordering my own lanyards to pass out to people, but for right now, I use other people, and to me, they're lifesavers. I don't lose my card. I have left it in the slot machine once or twice, but I don't lose my card. And to me, I don't know why people don't like using them. I just don't know. VentureCast says, "Whoops, hold on. I always make sure I bring an extra contact lens case and extra lenses. It's a pain when I forget my contact case. I used to wear contacts a long time ago. I don't anymore. Ever since I, had to like bifocals and stuff like that. Yes, I take an extra pair of glasses right now, just in case if they break. If I'm looking overboard someplace and the wind blows my glasses off. So I always take an extra pair of glasses and contacts. I used to always have an extra pair, always, and that's just we kind of got off the gift idea, but I guess you can gift contacts. But the lanyards, and a lot of people are writers. Get them a journal. My whole thing is, and I'm trying to get better at it, is to organize my trips. Um, Taking pictures. I take a million. Okay, million is a stretch. I take a lot of pictures, a lot of gigabytes of data. My problem is I don't label that. So how do you find a picture? I was trying to find I was trying to find something out. About 9 months ago, I went to Long Beach, Firenze, a midnight cruise, I believe. No, nope, nope, nope. It was before then. It was about a year ago, and I found a secret tip to have your like Uber driver drop you off at the Queen Mary and walk over. And I'm like, and I've noticed people saying it here lately, and I'm like, huh, I gave that tip out, a year ago. Where did I put that out at? And I had to go back and look through all these files and forms and organize. People, a long story short, stay organized. Stay organized. And with that, get a travel journey or a journal. And that way, you know what you did on which trip. Even like when I label my videos, when I download my videos, I get put the ship, the date, and things like that. I try to, because it gets so confusing because of just so much information. I have a couple of storage drives full of videos, and there's no easy way for me to search it. So when I went to Australia and did the 23-day Trans-Pacific cruise, if I'm looking for like the wake of the ship, I got to go through all these. I got to go through all these videos to try to find it. Whereas if I label them, wake video, wake video two, wake, whatever, however you want to label it. That way I can search that topic or that name and pull up all those videos and pick out which one I want. And anyway, get a travel journal for people. Let them write down their thoughts, keep everything organized, and they can pass it down. People, I am going over right now. I am going to get ready to get off of here. It's football. Go Lions. This is a big game for the Lions. If they win this game, they clinch a playoff spot, but we don't care about just clinching a playoff spot. We're in the playoffs. We're not worried about that. We want to clinch home field advantage. If we beat Green Bay, we're en route to doing that. So go Lions. Thanks, everybody, for coming in. I appreciate you. Scott, thank you. And he's already over on his chat because I'm about to guide you over there. The message that's pinned up in the message on the top of the comic pile is the link to Scott's Thursday trivia. Jennifer for Embarkation Nation, thank you for the 5 memberships. Welcome to the strong crew, the 5 members. I appreciate you guys coming in here. I'm going on a cruise, not this week, the following week, the 16th. I am going to do some. I'm going to do some lives just for members only, and because I've been really slacking as far as what I do for my members. So that is what I'm going to do: some lives, some tips, some tricks, and all the other good stuff for you guys. So thank you for being members. I appreciate it. As always, make sure you stay strong and embrace the journey. And hold on. The poll question. Let me end this poll. I ended the poll. Is cruising getting too expensive? 86%. How many people? Hold on. 30 people voted. 86% said cruising is getting too expensive. And that's becoming a problem. When you start having people start at that high a clip thinking that it's getting too expensive, your cruising industry, you should really take note, because once the demand dies out, you've lost. Well, right now there's a loyal crowd that want to go cruising, but you're killing the demand for that. I mean, they're better at business than I am, Royal apparently, but at some point you're going to chase people away. Royal has literally chased me away from Royal, and I've always loved Royal ships. They literally chased me away because of the prices that they charge. Mike Venturecast says they got to recoup the debt. No, I think it's more than that now, Mike. I think it's more than that now. They're pushing the envelope as far as making money, and as long as we keep paying it, they're going to keep charging it. As long as we keep buying the internet, paying more and more for dinner, paying more and more for the drinks, I mean, they're going to keep raising prices. Instead of, and I kind of wish. We're going to get ready to get out in a couple of seconds. If you do go over to see Scott, make sure you do a strong raid. So hashtag strong raid when you go to his live. But I think I just think that people are going to just stop wanting to go cruising as much, and they'll start looking for other ways, because it's just getting more and more expensive. I wish the cruise lines would include everything into the price. Carnival has done something that made me just mad. And we were talking about casino deals earlier. They send me an ad, free interior room. Okay. Wow, free interior room. That sounds good. It excludes the port charges and taxes and the deposit. So they don't count. So like that $100, and if I'm going solo, I got to pay $200 deposit on a cruise. That they don't consider that part of the free cruise fare. So it's like, well, the cruise was only $500. I didn't get a free cruise. They're nickel and diming people to death. And at first, when I first saw it, I thought, well, man, I'm not seeing something right here. How is that a free cabin when I'm paying $200? Well, they don't. When you read the fine print, port charges, taxes, and deposit aren't included in that. So if it's a $500 fare, Sabina, welcome in on the Instagram side. Appreciate you being in here. They don't consider the deposit part of the cruise fare. So yeah, they're chasing people away, which is why I'm loving MSC hasn't done that to me yet. You know, their casino, when they offer me a free cruise, the only thing that they will do is pay $400 and we'll give it to you on onboard credit once you get on board. So in other words, they don't want me just booking cruises and not showing up because it's free. So here's a $400 deposit and we give you $400 onboard credit. That's a free cruise. They pick up the port charges and taxes. That's a free cruise. I don't gamble enough, so I haven't gotten to the point where I can go on the brand new ship World America, but I'm able to go on Meraviglia. I'm able to go on a Seascape. I'm able to go on these other ones, and they were just built 2 or 3 years ago, a lot of them. So I'm happy with MSC. Not pushing them, but I am happy with MSC because of those reasons. When they offer me a free cruise, it's free. So $400 deposit, $400 on board credit with no port charges, no taxes. I can't beat it. So anywho, we're going to talk about that later on. Another Banter with Bill. Thanks you guys for coming in for Banter with Bill. Make sure you go check out. Am I behind in the chat? Make sure you go check out Scott. Stacy, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here, Stacy. I'm way behind. Stacy, I like my neck pillows for the plane and train. You know what? I used to try neck pillows. I never did get them to work. Now I just kind of try to sit with my head up, or I go to sleep like this if I go to sleep. Red Afro, welcome in. Appreciate you being in here. Tuba Chat, thank you. Word up. Stacy, I love disconnecting while on vacation. I used to, but I don't know. I don't know. When I started doing YouTube, I started getting more connected and staying more and more connected to now, where now I want to stay connected. And normally, before 2 years ago, whenever I started doing YouTube, I didn't do it, but now I am. Tuba Chat, thank you for sharing on Reddit. I appreciate it. I love being hands-free on the ship. When you say hands-free, I know I'm behind, is that like with the bracelet where you just use your bracelet? I don't like anything around my wrist. So, they ask, hey, do you want to go to the bracelets? And no, I give me my lanyard and my card. Keisha, I have every single thing on your list except the luggage tracking squares. Coming soon. Lucia, welcome in. Hello from the Caribbean. You're on a cruise right now, right, Lucia? Nice. Couple of weeks, I'll be down there. Nope. Scratch that. I'm going to the West Coast. I don't like going to the West Coast just because I don't like the 5-hour flight. I get the journals and pens in my cabin gifts exchange. Yes, I didn't realize how many people love journals, and that makes a great gift. It makes a great gift, Keisha. I didn't get one. Jeffers, good night, Bill. Keisha is typing in Thirsty Thursdays. It's right there. Nikki, go Lions. Ronald says they still feel like there is enough demand. They feel like there's enough demand at this price point. Shareholders are getting greedy. It is. I mean, to me, that's what it feels like. I could be mistaken. Antoinette, welcome in. You're never late, Antoinette. Thank you for stopping by. Thank you for the live. Kim says, thank you for the live and great gift ideas, cruise information. Heading to Thirsty Thursday. Sweet. Yeah, get over there. Thirsty Thursday. If you're looking to win a prize, you got to get there early. I mean, they're probably making drinks right now, but get there early. Go Lions. And with the Go Lions symbol, we are going to get ready to get out of here. Appreciate you being in here. Make sure you stay strong and embrace the journey. And I will talk to you next week. Bye-bye.